Yeah, I'm just sitting up just because I want to have a change. It's currently load shedding on Friday, the 10th of February. Hello, hi, so good to see you. How are you all doing? I'm okay, thank you. So this is going to be a vlog for Readathin, which is taking place over February. Yes, so yeah. What have I been doing? I've been reading, and also I've been rearranging house. I have a lot of stuff that I need to make new space for, and I don't know what to do with it. So that's what I've been up to. Otherwise, my life's not really exciting at all. Sorry, not right now. Okay, so at the end of January, I had some time left, a couple of days, and I did not want to start on my favorite TBR. Yeah, so I have a couple of books that were on my Goodreads that were in limbo. So I decided I'm gonna go back to one of those. Darius the Great is not okay, but Audiobooks. I got to about 80 pages a few months ago, and I couldn't get into it. So I just, put it aside, and then I decided to pick it up again and pick up where I left off. Now, silly me. I thought this was a romance. It's not a romance. It's like a coming of age story, but it also deals with depression and living with people with depression. It's actually really good. I don't know why I couldn't get into it earlier. It's weird. Darius, oh, he's such a nice guy. Aww, just want to hold him and love him and protect him forever. Now I have to tell you that I have a love-hate relationship with these kinds of books because I love them. I love them so much. The story is fantastic. The characters are incredible. They take you places. So it's cinematic, it's atmospheric, but you also come away feeling like you've learned something, which is fantastic. But I hate them because they make me miss my mommy. The familial relationships between grandparents. I mean, I lost my last grandmother when I was about 10, and she's the only one that I can remember. So we didn't have many. And then, of course, I lost my last parent when I was 40. So, yeah, that was 10 years ago now. But I can't help feeling, and it makes me miss my mom, and it makes me miss my grandparents, because, if they were alive today, what kind of dynamic would I have had with them growing up? I think my grandmother might have made my life a little bit easier. I don't know. But also because it makes me miss my mommy, and it makes me think, if we were born 2 generations later, because I'm an 80s baby, I was born in the 70s. And if we were born, sort of later, what would our life be like? What would our dynamic have been? What kind of conversations would we have had? Because we were able to have conversations, and also, we weren't diagnosed for all sorts of things when we were younger. We didn't have anxiety, we didn't have depression. Yeah, but we did, but those people were sent to places, psych wards, and things like that. So, and we weren't put on Ritalin, or children were quickly put on Ritalin more than anything else. So, childhood was different, much, much different. And I can't help wondering, the comparisons, what it would have been like today. I can't talk to my mom today. So, yes. So, this book is great. Darius the Great is not okay, and it's okay to be not okay. I need to get the part 2 of the duology now. Absolutely love it. 5 stars. But this is not part of my favorite TBR. Okay, and then we moved on to my first book for February, which is Witchnapped in Westerham by Dion Lister. I started this in January. I had it on my e-reader for a while, on my Kindle. I started it in January. I marked it to read a while back. And then I needed a cozy mystery for Readathin for February, and it was a cozy mystery. So I stopped at 9%. And I pushed it forward to this month, and then now I finished it. It is, I want to say fantastic. I think fantastic is stuck in my head. It's actually really, really good. I do myself a disservice by looking at these covers and think, oh my goodness, paranormal romance. In the meantime, there's no romance in there. There's a flicker. There's an interest, but no romance. And it's like, I don't know why, but it's a good story. And we follow Lily Bianchi, love the name, who has just turned 24. I don't know what she does. She's a photographer, and she does wedding photos and stuff while trying to get her own work and stuff sorted. She's just turned 24, and now she's at home. She's waiting for her brother, who lives in England. She lives in Australia, by the way, to phone her to celebrate, because it's an annual thing. It happens every year. Except she waits and she waits and she waits, and no phone call. The next day she decides that, before she can start following up and stuff, there's a woman rocks up at the door, ding dong. You can call me ma'am. Excuse you. So anyway, this woman then tells Lily that, yeah, your brother has disappeared, and we've come to collect you, to come help us to find them, and oh, by the way, you're a witch. Your brother was a witch, etc., etc. So, yeah, so okay, that was fun, so cool. Off they jet to London, or wherever, to England, and they go to Westerham, because that's where her brother was. And it's actually a really good story. And I really want the rest of the series, so please, if you want to give me a series on Kindle, this is my thing. Yeah, really good. I'm also giving that, 4 stars. Yeah, go check it out. Okay, so Witchnapped. Okay, this is actually a very bad angle for the light. We're doing load shedding, so I can't have a backup light. There's no. I have to deal with the sunlight and then the reflections of this camera. But anyway, Witchnapped in Westerham was my read for fluffy February. The group I'm a part of in Goodreads, Dibaba or TBR. We have themes every month, so yeah, we needed to read anything fluffy, and romance, cozy mysteries, humorous, that kind of thing. So yeah, that covers that, but it also covers my block for new to you author, because Dion Lister is new to me and I really want to read more. And it also covers under 300 pages, because this has 178 and Goodreads says it has 220. So yeah, so that's one book down for Readathin, and I got 2 blocks. I got 2 blocks so far. Yeah, and then so we are on to the next book, and I picked up the Sunbearer Trials by Aidan Thomas. It's Aidan Schmaden on Instagram, and this is courtesy of Pan Macmillan Kids. Thank you so much. This covers, by the way, my choice for queer LGBTQIA+, and also for new to you author, because it's my first Aidan Thomas novel, and also for meant to read in 2022, because I'm meant to read it in 2022. Okay, so the Sunbearer Trials. If I have to summarize it quickly, is sort of Percy Jackson meets the Hunger Games. But also, if you read Throne of Glass series, you know, Aelin in the beginning also has a competition. So this is that kind of thing as well. So there's that competition aspect. People die, okay, like the Hunger Games. So yeah, and Teo is the MC. I don't know. I'm loving these people are all my babies. I don't know. I just want to nurture them so much. And then you know, I love seeing guys at the end of chapter 8. It's incredible. I damn nearly cried. Ugly cried at the end of chapter 8. My heart. I don't want to give out any spoilers. You're going to have to wait for my review, but I'm loving it. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous and delicious. Oh my god. Oh my god, go and get it. Hello, hi. Good morning. It is Saturday the 11th of February. Yeah, and I finished the Sunbearer Trials, book 1. Only the most powerful will be chosen by Aidan Thomas. This is incredible. Okay, go get it now. I can't wait for book 2. I really can't wait for book 2. I really need to see how this is going to play out. These characters are fantastic. The writing is incredible. It's mythology, it's young adult, it's fantasy. So this, and it's inspired by it has Mexican themes and inspiration. It is awesome. Yeah, I'm not Mexican, and I don't know Mexican and Mexico, but Mexico. But I see it and I can visualize in the book, and it's lovely. So it's nice. It's different. Loved it. So Teo is 17. Yeah, Teo is 17, and he's a semidios, which is demigod. Because he's half mortal, half god, and his mother Quetzal is the bird queen, the bird god. So he's bird prince, his wings. But every 10 years there's the Sunbearer Trials, because they have to renew the blessing of the god who locked all these beings away in the things, and they got these stones, and now 10 people have to compete. One becomes a Sunbearer and one becomes something else, and then, you know, between these two they have to renew the godly protection so that everybody can live in peace, because otherwise they break out, these bad guys, and then chaos and apocalypse, and we don't want to know. So there are 2 factions. There are 3 factions, but the 2 factions currently, golds and jades. The obsidians are locked away, so they're not in play right now. And only golds have been chosen as competitors in the Sunbearer Trials for like many years. So it's not even a thing. Jades don't even bother to, want to be chosen. They don't get chosen to go to the academy like the girls do, and all the girls get training and So they are all set for these trials. And of course, this is where it goes on. Ter gets chosen, and he has to join 9 others. And he makes friends along the way. and there's, ex-friends. And there's like godly powers. This is kind of like Percy Jackson meets the Hunger Games. Except you don't kill everybody, only one person dies, but it's fine. So I highly recommend this. This is my first Aidan Thomas book, like I've already mentioned. And I need to go get me the rest. Get me more. I need more. I need more. Like Cemetery Boys and Lost in the Neverwood. I need those. Okay, bye. Okay, so that's, I'm between books now. There's 2 books down of my TBR. Oh, Readathin. I don't know what I want to do now. I've got Strange the Dreamer and I have Fairy Tale by Stephen King. But that's seriously, and the book, it's trade back sides. So I know when to do that now. So I don't know. I think maybe I'll go into my choice for Magical Readathon. I need to read a book with a building on the cover, and I think I'm gonna go with The Dragon Lady by Angelique S. Anderson. As you can see by the cover, it's totally steampunk. There looks like there's dragons in there. Yeah. So that's awesome. I'm here for steampunk. I need something steampunk. I haven't had steampunk in a while. Let's have a look. Yeah. So main character is Wiley. It's the 19th century London, and she suffered extreme tragedy. And it's this tragedy that leads her to a magical device and her greater purpose. Okay, so I'm here for greater purposes and magical devices. I love these things. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's go into that one, and then, yeah, let's see how it goes, shall we? It's book 1 in the Dracosinum Tales series. So, 1. Good morning. So it's now Monday, the 13th of February, and I'm about 40% through The Dragon Lady. And now it's in the 1800s, it's steampunk. So the language that the authors used seems to be appropriate. I love how she's trying her best to bring the era to life in the book. It's cool. So we're following Wiley, and I don't know how old she is. She's anywhere between 16 and 23. She's a young unwed lady in the 1800s, the late 1800s, and father just passed away, and she's employed as a stable hand to a young lord who her best friend is betrothed to, and they're about the same age, so I don't know. So this is anywhere between 16 and 23. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll find out later. Anyway, so Wiley's dad dies, and she's a stable hand, and things happen, and then she finds out that her friend's father, who's the richest man, has teamed up with a couple of other people, investors who have a lot of money, and they're going to go buy the parish. There were parishes in those days. So Lugwallow Parish is like a small town. That's what they were called. They started as a parish, like a church community. You build a church first, and then you build a town, and then it goes on from there. So they're going to buy Lugwallow Parish, and they're going to tell everybody to leave and break all the houses down, etc., and build new businesses and stuff. So now she needs to find away to save a village. But she's also in love with the lord that she's working for, which you found out in chapter 1, but it's chapter 2, but that's fine. So she goes home in despair, doesn't know what to do, and she starts packing. And of course, she needs to go through her father's stuff as well, and she finds in a hidden compartment, she finds the Dracosinum. The Dracosinum, yeah, it's like a pocket watch. We've got a dragon on it, filled with rubies and sapphires and all sorts of and emeralds and gold, and it shows the phases of the moon. So she's now on a mission to find out what this thing is, because if she can sell it, maybe she can make enough money to save the parish. So now we are on a journey to find out what's going on about these things. It's actually a nice story. I'm enjoying it. What I am annoyed by is the grammar. Okay, I'm apparently reading a 2017 version, and there is a 2020 version. Hopefully the 2020 version has a fix for grammatical errors and spelling, etc., which is fine. I don't know, I don't have that version, so it's all good. So yes, the Dragon Lady, book 1 in the Dracosinum Tales series is off to a good start. I'm about 40% now, and things are happening, so yeah, I can't wait to see what's going on. Yeah, I've also recently had to move my water books. I've broken it down and it's now in limbo. Maybe I shall take this video here, so but anyway, the things I found these things. I know I had them, but I put them away because, out of sight, out of mind, and these are oversized. So you can't just put them on your shelves easily. So I have some Roald Dahl books that I got from a bargain books factory shop where you buy a box and you fill the box with as many stuff as you want. So these been there. So I'm going to listen to some of these on audio. Now, I've already read Readathin Rhymes last year, or the year before, for one readathons. I've just finished watching Matilda, the musical, which is quite good, by the way. Love it. And also read that last year again. I've got Charlie and the Great Glass Debater. They obviously didn't have the Chocolate Factory as well, otherwise I would have grabbed that. So this is going to go on to my TBR, but I'm going to read the audio. I'm listening to the audiobooks. I'm currently... Oh yeah, wait. Let's finish this. And I also have Danny, the Champion of the World, which I also haven't read. So now, I've currently finished this one. Dun, 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 on audiobook, which I found on YouTube. And then I'm currently listening to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory so that I can go listen to this one or read this one after. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing on audio. I'll also finish book 5 of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. And that is where we are at right now. Physical, I don't know what I'm going to read. I'm going to go on to Fairy Tale by Stephen King or Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. I don't know. I don't know. But I'm first going to probably finish The Dragon Lady because it's two books. I can listen to one and read one. I can't read two and listen to a third. Maybe I can, but I don't want to. Hello again. It is now Thursday the 16th of January. It's 9:30 p.m. and we're about to go into load shedding again. And this is the only time I've had to record, so sorry for that. I finished The Dragon Lady by Angelique S. Anderson. I'm so sorry. Yeah, and sorry about that. It's okay. It's a nice story. I like Wiley's character. I like a bit of the mystery that's in there. The steampunk is nice. I like how the author made it era related. It's really good. She brought the 1800s to life. World building, there isn't, because it's basically a village and the beginning stages, so like 5 houses and a couple of shops or whatever. And then you walk for 3 miles and 3 miles and 3 miles, and you go to the next parish, the next parish. There's nothing to see. There's nothing in between. You're basically walking from one town to the next, and that's it. And you're working in the stable, and you're working in the manor. You see the manor, and you see Wiley's house, the main character, and a couple of houses. That's it. There's nothing to imagine. There's nothing brought to life. That's all there is. That's all that needs to be there. It's okay. That's okay. I like the story. I think I can see where book 2 will take the story. Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was okay. And like I said before, I read a 2017 version, so I'm sure that the 2020 version may have fixed all the grammatical errors, etc. I don't know. I am a stickler for grammar. I have an app that checks my grammar for me when I do my writing stuff. So, I'm sorry. It is what it is. I am sorry, just quickly going back to Goodreads to see what I gave it, but I'm pretty sure I gave it a 3 stars. Between 3.5, more towards 3. It's okay. I will read the next book if it gets given to me. If you know what I mean. It's okay. It's not bad. It's a good story. I like the dragons. I like the mythology. This romance right from page 1, or chapter 1, 2, well, chapter 2, from the get-go. So there's romance, okay. There's steampunk, there's clockwork dragon too. It's so cute. It's lovely. You can just imagine the dresses. But yes, and just to confirm, I did give it 3 stars. My review will be coming up later, but it wasn't bad. It's not a long book, so it won't take a lot of time. It's okay. This was one of the books that I downloaded when I first got the Kindle app, and there was a lot of free stuff, so I went searching Amazon for free books, and I downloaded a lot of stuff. This happened to be one of them. It's right at the bottom. Yes, so incidentally, the Dragon Lady was my choice for a random word. If you watch my TBR video, then I got my sister-in-law Zikiswa to give me a random word instead of finding one on a random word generator, and she chose lady. So this was my choice for that. So the Dragon Lady on my Kindle covers random word. It covers favorite genre because it's fantasy and also new to you author. So that's also not so bad. Okay, so far we are 1, 2, 3 books down for Readathin, and the 1 book down for Magical Readathon, and 1 book down for Fluffy February for Devour Your TBR on Goodreads. That's pretty cool. Now, in the meantime, I've been also listening to a couple of things. I've listened to some Roald Dahl because I'm feeling nostalgic. I found some books on my shelf. So I want to get those off. Maybe they'll fall under Readathin, who knows? We'll see. But anyway, I finished Danny, the Champion of the World, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I have the glass elevator physically, And Danny, physically, I don't have Chocolate Factory. But I'm going to listen to The Elevator on audio as well. And then I've also read newly released children's book called Lost and Found by Natalie Champagnier, and it's illustrated by David Pavon, and it's really cute. It's so lovely. Yeah, my review is coming soon, so I shall link it down below. Do go check that out. And if you got a Kindle, it's available on Kindle. I don't know if it's paperback. I think it might be, but it's very cute. It's very cute. I do recommend that. And so now, we are on to our fourth book for Readathin, Fairy Tale by Stephen King. It's almost 600 pages long. This may be my sixth book for Readathin, but it's my ninth book for February. It's been a good reading month, what can I say? Okay, a couple of short books and a couple of audiobooks. Audiobooks go much quicker because you can do stuff while you're listening. You don't have to put your book down and not read. See? Yeah, so I'm currently on page 26, and it's a slow start, you guys. It's really slow start. I like the style. I like how it's being told. I like the time frame. But it's all he said, she said, I did, then this happened, then that happened, then I went down the road to the shop, and then blah blah blah. And also, this is how my mom died, and this is where my dad is, and la la la. So we'll see how far we get. But like I said, I reserve my right to DNF. But this is Stephen King. I'm pretty sure it's gonna pick up soon. I hope. Awesome. Ow. Oops. So accident broke me. Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. And it's not bad. It's not bad, but it's slow. So we'll see how we get. And yes, I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. Because it's probably long already, and it's the 16th, and I need a new video to go up. The next video I wanted to do actually is, I've got to go through my bookshelves, and then I've got to separate them into what I've read and what I haven't read. Okay, so that's the video. Then I'm also going to unhaul some stuff, and I'm going to tell you why I'm unhauling them in each video. So I want to do a video on like thrillers and sci-fi and that sort of thing. But then I'll do, I won't make them, I'll put multiple genres in one, like thrillers and sci-fi and whatever, because I have not many of those in those genres. But in big ones like fantasy, that might be a 2-parter or a 3-parter. I might show off my mismatched series that are complete or something like that. I don't know, but I've got it a lot. I'm going to do a lot of books. One video is going to be my unhauling video, and the aim of the unhaul is hopefully to sell them and make some moolah, because the very first Comic-Con Cape Town is happening at the end of April this year. And this will be my first Comic-Con or convention of this kind. So I'm going by hell or high water. And there's tickets, it's not a bad price, but they are something that not everybody can just afford unless you're going for one day, and you can't go for one day. You can't. So I'm planning on going for all 4 days, for the whole weekend. I'm planning on making some videos. I'm also planning on not going alone because I'm paranoid, and if I get robbed, I'm gonna probably have a meltdown in the street. and then that's my life, because then there's nothing I can do. But anyway, so that's the plan. So yeah, so I won't have a book video up soon. It's gonna take a while. There are books everywhere across this house. Yeah, I'm not joking. I have to go and do them pile for pile and separate each one. So yeah, so I'm gonna end this video here on Thursday the 16th of February. It is 9:45 p.m. We are heading into load shedding again, and yeah, let me know what you've been reading for the first half of February. I'd love to know, because I might be reading the same thing. I might find something interesting and add it to my list. Oh, actually, maybe don't. Yeah, but no, do, because I'm curious and I want to know. So yes, I'll see you on part 2. We will be continuing with, and then yeah, till the end of the month, see how many books I can knock off my shelves and see how many blocks I can get. Oh, yeah, shall I put this in here? Yes. Pom! I'm going to make the graphic. I'm going to put it in there. And this is where we're standing with the Readathin bingo board right now. I have absolutely no idea right now at this point in what it looks like, because I haven't done it yet. So look and see, and then I'll pick up where we left off. Thank you very much. Stay safe. I love you so much. Bye from Cape Town. See you soon.